Feelings, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, welcome. So for today's video, a lot of you guys asked me for a updated brow tutorial because y'all know my brows be snatched and they be slaying.
Not that cute, and your hair is uneven. You look dusty.
So that's exactly what we're gonna do. Before we get into the video, make sure you guys are following me over on Instagram, and also make sure you are subscribed with the bell notification on, because your girl is back to stay and she will be constantly uploading new videos for you guys. So without further ado, let's get into the video. So we are ready to finesse these brows, honey. So the first thing I like to do is just get rid of any unwanted hair. I just use a little razor that I got from the beauty supply store and just razor them out, and then I spoolie my brows in the direction that I want them to go and make sure they're nice and combed all the way out. And then I like to take my Becca Ever Matte primer and I just prime my brows so that way they lay nice and flat and there's no grease or oil in my brows. And then I take my Airspun extra translucent powder and I basically set my brows so that way it's nice and shine free. And I go in with my Anastasia dip brow in the color chocolate, and I use the Glam Supply angled brush. And I start off with light strokes connecting the previous stroke, and then I just draw a straight line towards the back and into my tail of my arch. And I do the same thing on the top because I really want my arch to be pronounced, and it's easier to draw a connecting line so that way your line is extra crisp. And then I just fill in my brow, and I also feather out the front, but then I also spoolie the front because I want my front of my brows to look as natural as possible, so you guys can see my filled in brow versus my non-filled in brow. And I'm just literally repeating the same steps that I did on the other brow on this one. My brows often come out the same, so I was just trying to make sure that they did for this video as well. So yeah. So then I like to take my PLouise bases in the colors 3 and 6, and I use these as my highlight color, and I use my large Sigma shader brush that I flattened out with eyelash glue, and I cut it round so that way it's easier and it gives me a nice crisp line. I use those two bases as my highlight for my arch and my tail of my brow, and then I use my Born This Way concealer in the color Maple in the front of my brows because it's a lot easier when you go in to do your foundation, when you are blending the concealer from the front of your brow into your foundation. And I use the Glam Supply brush in number 6. It's just a large fluffy brush and it just blends out everything nicely. So you could leave your brows like that, but I go in with my Huda Beauty foundation and I just carve out the top of my brows and blend it out just the same way I did on the bottom. And also you use less foundation. And then I go in with my Covergirl Easy Breezy brows and I just set my brows. And there you have it, a nice beautiful set of brows. If you guys like this video, please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe.
Pulling out the coupe in the lot, order for a 12 fuck swat, busting all the bells out the box. I just hit a lick with the box, had to put the stick in the box. Pour up the whole damn deal, I'ma get laid.